morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Making a quick 30 bones.
$30. Come and get it.
Good morning, Mr. Grinch. What are you saying, better boy? What?
What is that?
What did you say? He just coughed. Oh, so cute. Yeah, hotel, baby. Cheers, friends. Still drinking that coffee. It is 12:30, which is basically like lunchtime. But I'm just about to have breakfast. We slept in until it was 8:22 when I checked my phone. Actually, I think I woke up at like 8 and checked my phone, and I was like, oh my heck, it's like we're sleeping in. It's happening. And then I wasn't even sure that I fell back asleep because I heard Winnie wake up, and when she wakes up, she wakes us up, of course. She's 6. So she came right down to our room, but like we still have a baby monitor set up in her bedroom because our rooms are kind of far apart, and I worry that I won't hear her if she needs us in the night or if she has a bad dream or something. So anyways, because we added on, you see this little entryway right here? That's where our house used to end. That was the door to go outside, but we added on that whole living room, that mud room, and the big closet, and then our master suite downstairs. So when the boys were little, we were much closer to each other in our rooms because our doors were like a few steps apart. But now because we're down there, we worry about Winnie. So anyways, we woke up at 8:22. When I checked my phone, I was like, oh, I guess I did fall back asleep because it felt like a couple seconds from the last time I checked my phone, but it was actually 22 minutes. Anyways, so after we woke up, actually, I think Curtis kept sleeping. That's also normally what happens. I will wake up with Winnie. Gee, it's been that way for, sorry, babe, to throw you under the bus, but it's literally because he works weird hours, and whenever he can get extra sleep, I want him to. Sometimes I have to tell him to stay asleep, but the majority of the time he just stays asleep. Anyways, he did have to wake up a little bit later. He set his alarm, I think, for 9 because we had someone come over to get that ball pit. We made a solid $30 on that. If you have no idea what was going on in those clips, I've spent the last week or so decluttering and trying to clean this place up, you know, trying to lessen my load, and it is feeling so good. There's still like, I mean, every little nook and cranny in this house honestly needs to be touched. It needs to get every space in this house could be better organized and more decluttered, and that is my goal. Straight up, that is my goal. I still am going to continue to buy things because I'm a collector and I have children, and we're still going to have things. But like, I don't want to just take something home because, and I've said this multiple times, when I've left stuff at the thrift store because it doesn't match my vibe, I literally just don't want to become a hoarder. I actually think that's one of my biggest fears, which I will never become a hoarder because I don't save stuff. Winnie will draw me pictures and I'm like, oh, thank you so much. I'll keep it forever. Don't tell her. Don't tell her. I do keep some things. I definitely do keep some things. It's just she draws me things all the time. If I kept them all, hello. The really special ones I keep, and also the really special ones I usually put on a vlog, which you've seen some pictures she's made me, or I will put it on Instagram because it's just sweet and special. And like, same thing with the boys. Like, I do keep a box. The kids each have their own Rubbermaid container. It's like this big, and it's got their name on it, and that is like their keepsakes. So like, we do keep quite a bit of stuff as far as that goes, but it's like nothing compared to what some people keep. Oh my land, speaking of, when we had Skylar's birthday party last night and our family was over, actually I didn't even mention it because I don't know if I'm allowed to say what our foster niece's actual birth date is, but I will just tell you that yes, her name was also on that cake, and we celebrated her birthday along with Skylar's, and it was, I love her. Like, I love her so much. Anyways, so at the party, she also got presents and stuff, but we were chatting and going on, and my mom, who was here wearing my Mickey Mouse slippers, who she thought they were Big Bird, and I'm like, who are you? Anyways, she just lost her mother, so my Grammy passed away almost 2 months ago now, and Curtis's dad's father just passed away last week. So, and they've been friends their whole life. So of course they were chatting about that and how they're each going about cleaning out their parents' house and selling it and all of that kind of stuff. But Mom was saying how she went through some kind of scrapbook or something that Grammy made. And inside the scrapbook was two, maybe this isn't weird to you because I know it's what a lot of people do and probably still do, but back in the day, like everyone did this, 2 of Mom's ringlets from her hair. Like literally, my mom has the curliest hair. She had an afro for years. Her hair does not grow down. Her hair grows up and out. It is pure curls, like extreme curls. But when she was younger, it did grow down a little bit, but she always had ringlets in her hair. Like she's always had curly hair, but I think maybe Grammy like actually like did the ringlet thing, like pin them like Mom used to do to us when we were little. But inside this book, she was not expecting it at all. She had no idea for the entirety of her life. Like Mom's like 60. Oh, I probably shouldn't say because I don't know. 66-ish, something like that. But for her whole life, she didn't know that her mother kept these 2 curls, these 2 ringlets. And like, Mom was like, is this my hair? What do I do with this? I just can't even imagine. I know, like in my baby books, there was like a little section where I could put their first like haircut, like a lock from their first haircut. And I was just like, no, I don't want to do that. It just like, honestly, it just makes me itchy. It just makes me itchy. But also, I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe it's because like recently I've been watching a lot of like witchy type shows. Like I watched Salem, the whole series of that, and I'm actually just finishing WandaVision right now on Disney Plus, and it started off so weird, and I was like, I don't think I want to watch this. But then I watched a movie about the show because I was like trying to understand like why did it suck so bad. So I watched the movie and then I was like, oh wow, it gets really good. So then I went back to WandaVision and watched it. And I'm almost done that, but like it's witchy stuff and like locks of hair is like, you don't want to vibe with that. Like you don't like, that's just like, I'm into the witchy shows right now, but we are very soon flipping into Christmas mode. I actually have not watched one Christmas movie yet. I have said multiple times, I mean, this season, like I watch Christmas movies, so I'm not weird. But this season I haven't started. And I don't know, you guys, like I'm excited for Christmas. I've called myself a Christmas queen for so many years and I really do love it. I don't know if it's just because like I'm getting more mature or if I've lowered my expectations, maybe. Honestly, I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. There's nothing that's making me like overly sad, so I'm not excited for it in any way. Like I'm excited for Christmas. I just don't feel that almost like manic obsession about it anymore. Like I'm very excited. I don't even know why I'm telling you guys this. It freaks me out. It freaks me out that I'm not bouncing off the walls. And like Curtis, he's like, can we start decorating now? Because in years past, like after Remembrance Day, after the ceremony, after a moment of silence at 11, like you kind of put your poppies away. We pray and everything. And obviously we live in freedom with full graciousness and like gratefulness and, you know, thankfulness that we have this freedom. But at that point, it's like, okay, you can start celebrating Christmas now because, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to get political because that ain't me. I don't see a problem with celebrating Christmas any time of year, before Remembrance Day, after. It doesn't really matter to me because as long as you stop and remember why you are safe and why you can celebrate Christmas, it doesn't matter what season you're in. Like, what if your birthday's on November 11th? Like, you still have to have a birthday. Like, you know, you can celebrate two things at once. Anyways, that's just the way I feel. But last year, I know we decorated before Christmas, November 1st, just because we were like, it's COVID. You can do whatever you want. And it still is COVID, like now. Only worse. And the world's like literally a hot garbage fire right now. And it's just crazy. So yes, do what makes you happy. I agree. I definitely agree. But last year, like I was just so excited. I could not freaking wait for Halloween to be over. The second it was over, I was like Mariah Carey. Let's turn on the tunes, deck the friggin' halls. Let's go. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, NSYNC style. You know what I mean? I was bouncing off the walls. And like, when we started decorating early, I was like explaining my reason why. And I know it did rub some people the wrong way. And I was like, I don't want to put off that appearance of I don't care. So we're definitely waiting this year because I do care about what people think about me, but I also know God knows my truth and ultimately he's the only judge. Only God can judge me. It's actually true. Well, actually other people can judge you, but it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like their opinion is just their opinion. But like, I don't want people to think that I'm being disrespectful because that's not me at all. Especially when it comes to veterans. And anyways, like I can be disrespectful to Satan because I hate him and he's an asshole. Anyways, but yeah, like I was so excited about Christmas every year. And I think this is the first year where I'm just like, Christmas is going to be here every year. And like, yes, we're going to enjoy it. But like, it's also going to come back next year too. It's not like a once in a lifetime opportunity. It's a every year kind of opportunity. So like, I don't know. I think I'm just being more reasonable, maybe. I don't know what it is. Explain. If you know what it is, tell me, because I don't know. I don't know who this is right now. Like, well, I do. I love her. But I'm just confused as to why I'm not flipping out. Like, how am I not jumping up and down like Elf yelling, Santa? You know what I mean? Because, like, she's in there. Like, I just felt a little bit of like, oh, but like, I'm more reserved. I don't know. Is it because of the gray? Because, like, there's a lot of gray. I don't know. Maybe it's just because we've been in this season for so long, and maybe it's just slowed my brain down from excitement, because it's like, you know, at any given point, you might not be able to see your family. Even though we probably still would, and we just wouldn't film it. How naughty of me, I know. Curtis makes the best point when he talks about this. He says, I will follow rules until it doesn't make sense. Okay? Couldn't agree more with that. But, like, honestly, Curtis is not good at following rules. Let me tell you that, too. Like, he used to get in trouble all the time in school because he would question authority, like, nonstop. I mean, he's a great person. I love him to death. Like, I chose him. Hello. Like, God made him specifically for me, and me specifically for him. Like, we're a pair. But, like, he was so annoying in high school, like, and middle school. And elementary school. Like, he's been annoying in every stage of life because he won't just listen to authority. He will question it, and also question, like, a lot of teachers didn't like him. My mom did, but, like, a lot of other teachers were annoyed by him because he just questioned everything. And, like, if a teacher gave homework, he'd be like, don't you realize we have a math test tomorrow? We have this page to finish for this teacher, and we have this project due. And like Madame Dumais would be like, Curtis, je ne care pas. Do your freaking homework. Back when this whole thing started, we absolutely followed every rule to a T. We were so careful. We quarantined. We stayed home. We only went on supply runs. Everything else was closed. Like, we listened to everything. We followed every rule. I wasn't even vlogging then. I was actually, like, totally freaking out because, like, I had other issues going on at the same time. I needed the break. I needed to be done work. I needed to be done church. I needed to be done everything because I was actually in a very bad mental state. I was being medicated, and, like, doctors like I was needing help, and I was getting help. So when all of this happened, I was like, okay, well, we have to follow every rule. Like, bye, mom and dad. Actually, my parents went to Florida. Okay, so they were not really following the rules, but, like, this was like early April, late March, like, when it was happening. Actually, like, while they were in the States, our prime minister was like, if you are anywhere other than home, you need to get home now, or you will not be able to come back home. So, like, my sister and her kids were in Florida too. It was a mess. But, like, we were being so careful. We listened. We did porch drop-offs to my parents. We did not see them. The first time we saw them, it was, like, over a month after all of this had started. And, like, I cried. I didn't think I could ever miss my parents. Let me be honest, my in-laws too. I didn't think it was possible for me to ever miss family because they annoy me, straight up. Like, I can only take a certain level, a certain amount, and then I'm like, you guys gotta go. Like, I need a break because I feel like I have to behave like a certain way because I can't fully be myself. That's just me staying guarded. But also, like, I've been hurt before by these people, and I don't want to allow that to happen again. So I don't release all of the Miranda around them. It's just facts. This is true. But I missed them all, and I cried. Like, I literally was like, wow, I feel like crying right now. It was literally like, wow, I didn't know this was going to happen. I just, I miss them so much, and it felt so good to be able to be in my parents' yard. Like, we weren't even like allowed to go in their house. Like, I don't even think we hugged. Like, it was, but like, just to be near them, it was wild. So like, yes, we followed all the rules, but we are still following all the rules now. And we have our shots, and we are doing everything, doing the mask, doing the social distancing, and doing everything. And like, I don't think, and maybe this is wrong of me, but I don't think I could ever go back to, I'm not going to see my mom. I just don't think I could. I don't, like, we are still at home. It's not like she's in the hospital super sick and I need to keep her healthy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even if we had to wear masks, even if I had to wear a complete hazmat suit, I don't think anyone could keep me away from my family anymore, because maybe this is controversial. Maybe I shouldn't even say it. I don't know. But like, for instance, if one of my kids actually got sick, or if I got sick, it'd be different. I would make sure my kids didn't get sick. I would want them to stay away from me. And we would do same thing with Curtis. He would stay away from us to try to keep the kids safe, of course. But if one of my kids got sick, like, I was reading online and I've heard stories of people that were close to us, or like family, friends, people that my sister knows through work or whatever. Like, they stay away from their child if their child is sick, and they do like drop-offs at their door and their child stays in their bedroom. And it's like, I couldn't do that. I couldn't. Maybe it's controversial. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe I'll get hate for this, but I don't, there's nothing that could keep me away from my kid. Like, I don't care if I get sick. Honestly, think about it. Like, when your kid has the flu, you just say, good luck cleaning up that puke, sonny. No, like, you literally get on your hands and knees and scrub the damn carpet. Like, you hold their hair back while they throw up. Like, and I know it's much more serious than that, but like, that's why I got my vaccine. I don't know. This whole thing is just like, it's mind numbing. And I think all of us, the collective agreement of all of this is, can we be done? Is this over yet? God, can you please stop this? Like, I promise I'll be good. I'll stop saying the F word, okay? Well, he knows that's not true. Okay, truth be told, I do not say that word very often. But when I do use it, Curtis knows that I mean business. And that's pretty much the only word that I use that he actually stops talking. So I will use it accordingly, okay? But yeah, can we be done this? Because there's so much I want to do. Anyways, actually right now, I did tell Curtis he could start decorating outside. So he's going to do that today. We're going to start decorating for Christmas inside when we get back from the hotel on Sunday night. Probably we'll decorate Monday. But anyways, yeah, we're going to have some lunch right now. He's going to have some leftover lasagna. Hi, Queen. And Winnie already had a chocolate chip muffin. Do you want something else to eat too? No, you're not hungry? Curtis is going to have leftover lasagna. I'm going to have breakfast because I haven't had breakfast yet. And we're going to watch Superstore. Here's my breakfast. A big friggin' bowl of the most delicious blueberries I've ever had. Some peanuts. And some cheese. And this is maritime brown bread, just toasted with a little bit of basil on it.
Hey guys, going for a walk.
It's juicy. It's got a nice shimmer.
Curtis!
No.
Curtis spied this friggin' bee's nest all the way up there. There's like a tiny little perfect hole. Stop. Stop. You can see it from here though. That's nuts. I have never seen one that big before. Why are you stomping up the stairs?
It was a hammer! Smack it with a hammer! You knew that was coming.
So this one's for Daddy, I'm making it. And this one's for Mommy, she's getting some tea, right?
And tell them what Dad's doing right now. Can you look out the window and see him?
Putting Christmas stuff on.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know that we didn't have this for such a long time. I love those little puppies.
I know. All right, be careful. This is boiling hot water. It's all set. There's a little bit of French vanilla mixture on the counter. How the heck did that happen?
Oh, it was my fault.
It's okay.
Oh, what's that thing? You look so brown.
That's my tea bag, man.
Why does it look
Okay,
so
be
brown?
super duper duper super duper duper careful. Okay? Just don't splash it. Just do a soft mix.
And then we're gonna pick.
Yeah, there's like still some powder at the bottom, so you kind of got to scoop it around.
Well,
But
it
just
is
don't-
like a little splash.
Yeah. Just watch how slowly you can do it.
That's how slow I have
Yeah.
to do it.
Oh, look, and all the bubbles, see?
Oh,
That's going to all melt. So just stir that around. That's why.
now
Slowly.
it's poo. Kind of looks like poo. That's definitely poo.
Cheers.
Can go around and come back and
That's my best friend.
she will back in the whole money. She only knows it's zip in the whole thing. She's talking, go around and come back in. That's my best friend. She'll never.
All right, you ready to go pack? Let's go to your room. We can keep singing. Maybe we should put some tunes on.
Christmas tune!
No, the same song.
That's my best friend. Don't worry, guys. We listened to the censored version, okay? We got all her clothes picked out. She picked out a couple things to do. And she's doing one of them already. And we picked which stuffies she's going to bring. So we just got to shove everything in the right bag, and then you'll be all packed. Winnie is the first one, totally packed and ready to go. You just packing all the essentials into your purse?
Yeah.
Perfect. What are you most excited about for the hotel?
Going swimming.
Yeah, baby. Splish splash. That'll be fun. Do you guys want to go outside and see some Christmas lights? I don't know if Curtis is done, but I'm seeing them all lit up. And you remember when I said I was like feeling like more reserved this year about Christmas? Maybe the fun is just beginning. I don't know. But seeing the lights outside gives me a little tingly. I won't say in what areas. No, just kidding. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Oh my heck, even my neighbors got some up. I just noticed. This is fun. Babe, you did good. It's only 5:30 and it looks like bedtime, just saying.
I gotta cook, don't I?
Yes, you do. Curtis is making hot diggity dogs on the barbecue. There's not very many more days where we can have barbecued food, so we're going to enjoy it while we can. We could use the barbecue in the middle of the winter time, but it's just too cold to do that. So, you guys, it looks so good. You guys, I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. I'm obsessed. I can't believe it. And I gotta show you over here. He's not done lighting it, but he's lighting one of our big giant trees. With his grandfather's Christmas lights. He's got the ladder over there. But look at this tree with the old school lights. Oh, he inherited them. Your Grampy's lights are gorgeous.
Old school, eh?
I know. It's so 90s.
Is it okay that it doesn't match your other one?
Oh my heck, yes. I love
Throw
it.
the other ones and find some old ones.
Oh, well, they might not be as good on our power bill, I'm
They
thinking.
won't be as good on the power.
Yeah, but it's 1 month. Who cares?
Only 3 sets,
Well, actually like 2 months because it's still the beginning of November. We also have like little, I forgot about these. You can't really see them very well. There's Santa and there's 2 over there as well. I'll show you in the daytime. They're glittery. I can't believe Curtis touched them. Babe, did you get any glitter on yourself from those things? Probably. Oh, I love it. You're doing a great job, honey. Merry Christmas. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Forget everything I said. I'm freaking out. I want to kiss Rudolph. I want to friggin' smooch Grinch. I'm afraid I would even make it with Clark at this point. Like, Russ, right here, Dad.
Just do what you do.
It's the perfect day to get excited about Christmas. And we were just going to sit down and have a little mommy, I was going to say mommy daddy date, but that is what it is. Little Curtis Miranda date. And we're going to watch Superstore again. And it's a Christmas episode. What are the chances of that? So exciting.
Let's send it.
Nobody saw it. I guess we need to.
Driving the girlfriend home. Aww. Winnie's getting her hug. I wanted to show you the big tree. Look how pretty. I love it. Okay, and I totally just freaked out because of the bottom of the screen. I was like, oh, was that an evil spirit? Was that an evil spirit? No, it was just Jasper's girlfriend, Marley, coming to poop in our yard. No big deal. It has been a day. It is 9:22. Winnie's in the bathroom getting ready for bed. And after I get her to bed, I'm going to have a shower. And then I'm going to go back down to pick up Skylar from basketball. I had a team meeting, or like a parent meeting for Skylar's team. So I was down at the church because that's the only place they can practice right now. Because of the strike and everything that's going on, the school gyms are not available to them. So after I have my shower, I'm going to go pick up Skylar, and then I'm going to come back and edit a couple videos. And then straighten my hair and blow dry my hair. Am I going to stay up late tonight? Yeah, I am. But we're going away this weekend and it's going to be really fun. And I also, hotels give me the creeps a little bit. Like, if I'm being completely honest, it's like a germ thing. And like, if I think too hard about it, I'll start like obsessing about, oh, I'm already itching. So it's good for me to be actually like overtired when I get there, because then I'll be able to go to sleep easier, because either I need to be like extremely exhausted or a little buzzed to be able to go to sleep. So I will take the exhausted ticket, for tomorrow. Is it tomorrow night? Oh, wow. It's going to be a fun weekend. I can't wait to watch my kids play basketball again. Like, it's in real life, like there, not just online, because that's all we could do last year. Anyways, I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here and spending your day with us. We will see you tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye.